What it is, Father Moo. That's right, we're back with the people pleaser, other people's patches. That's a good one, eh? Tweak that knob a little bit. Let's see what you get. Nice. I mean, it's simple, but I can see myself sampling some bars of it and putting it in a track. Nice. This one hasn't got a name of the manufacturer. It just says Grooves in the top left corner, but if that is the name of the guy who made it, gotta give credit where credit is due. Yeah, we're gonna listen to some more patches other people made today. If they have knobs, we will tweak them. If they have authors, we will credit them. We are now in techno arrangements just because I was making techno in the last track. Gotta keep the volume down a bit here, but let's peek around and see what we can find. This is Crackbeat Tech Step 02. Interesting bass line, listen to that. Sounds good to me. By the way, I turned the reverb off in the last session and it's still off now, so we're really hearing just the raw Nord micromodular sound. I don't see anything to tweak here. Percussion is kind of weird and clicky, but it's a nice bass line. I dig. Whoever made it. What else we got? FM Dance 01. That could be an interesting twist. Let's try. Yeah, load her up. Interesting. This guy managed to fit in what I couldn't in my previous one, which is a compressor. Always a good part if you're trying to make a techno track on the Nord micromodular. This is Mr. Jench. We've seen his work before. Seems to be able to hear bassline 1, accent, bassline 2, note on, or just closed hi-hat. This is P-drum hi-hat. Mess with these, see what we get. See the hats are disappearing there. Interesting. See, we just dialed it down to something minimal now. Definitely an interesting sound. It's called FM Dance. It's probably technically true, but it sounds like an analog or faux analog bass line to me. This one is called Gatoon 02. Now that's interesting. Great use of the phaser here. Oh, I noticed it's been assigned to a knob group. Let's just grab it. See? And he's got all these 6 peaks and heavy feedback. So it's giving you that tonal variation there. I don't know if I'd call this techno, but it's a cool beat. How about Long Night? coincidental name. Oh, everything has stopped, so I think I'm going to need a... What am I doing wrong here? I need a keyboard browser. Tools. Keyboard floater. And go. There we go. By somebody named Bergmuller. Well, maybe this is a stereotype, but it does sound quite German to me. I like whatever the filter is doing to the melody synth. And I'm trying to hold down the key here, but follow my mouse pointer. Notice that something here is very wave wrapped. That could be what we're hearing. Hard to be sure. Anyway, a weird little piece of techno there, Rebirth by Mr. Bergmuller. Let's go into a different section. Sequences. So these could be techno sounding, but they could be a variety of other things as well. We had some from here before. I recognize that Oriental sequence. Let's try this one, SH101, named after a classic Roland synth. It's certainly similar. Just a single note here, and you're not really hearing the chorus. Small amount of overdrive, I think I can hear that. Let's try tweaking. Velocity seems to make quite a difference. Well, that's the tempo. Okay. I'm not an SH101 owner. I don't know how similar that is, but it's not a terrible sound. Let's try Starfield. Gonna need the keyboard again. Cool. So I'm hearing one main note with the filter being swept, and then I'm also hearing the octave, obviously, in a second oscillator. Another one from Marco Edlich. Cool. Is it a Starfield? I can see that being a Starfield, sure. World of Sequence 01. Let's try you on for size. Okay, kind of simple but interesting. Oh wow. When I turn up the wheel, I got a drum kit. But as you can see, is labeled here on-off perk. And it's clearly green, so when I grab the wheel, it turned it on. You can see it's not a fade in, or it's a very slight fade. When the wheel is here, there's none. When it's just a little bit higher, the drums kick in. Well, I like it better with the drums in, to be honest. It's simple, but it's doing its job. I do notice that a lot of the pre-programmed patches are maybe just in this section, but they have a lot less random variation than I tend to throw into things, which is perfectly fine, but the King's Dance? Maybe this is King Quincy material. We'll find out. It's very quiet. Do we need to play a note? Weird. What was that? I stopped playing the note, but it's still going. Okay, I take back what I said about not much weird generative stuff, because this is clearly that. Let's try a lower pitch note. Is that even affecting it? Okay, well that's weird. I don't know what kind of king would dance to that, but I'm down. Way to prove me wrong. Oh wait, do we know who made that? I don't see a name here. Way to prove me wrong, Mr. Guy. I don't think WAP stood for the same thing back in 1999 that it does today, so I'm just going to load this patch anyway. Nothing to start. Let's hit the keyboard. Wow, that is traumatizing. Some kind of video game dungeon underground landscape? Yes. I haven't seen this module in a while. The old ring modulator. I know not everybody's a fan. No names mentioned. I like it. Chicken fried sound, probably due to this wave wrapper being in the mix. Yeah, you're a weird one. I gotta give you that. Credit where credit is weird. Moving on. As I said, we're skipping these MIDI-controlled ones because we don't have MIDI in. Let's try some more from arrangements. There's good old Axel F that we had before. I'm not even going to load Merry Christmas because I don't want to know. Oh, this one, I think I want to know. Let's try. This should be kind of obvious. Well, it's obvious, but we didn't get all the notes of the sequence right. Oh well. Let's just move on. Everybody, let's just move on from this match. I'm gonna try that Oxygen. Another classic reference here. Looks like we need a keyboard. Kind of an overpowering cowbell here. The percussion is in the right place. It sounds like old Roland CR78 style. I don't know how close the synth got to that tone, but I know what they're going for, so good try. Of course, you see what these people are doing, right? They're taking stuff they already know and saying, okay, well, as a technical or a programming challenge, I want to see how close I can get to that within this completely different, production system. We know that Jean-Michel Jarre and whichever guy made the Peter Gunn theme were not using this modular. I don't even think Jean Jarre was using much modular at the time of Oxygen. He was using, off-the-shelf synths that he could buy, I think. So, but they're saying, yeah, it doesn't matter about that. Let's just see if we can get there with a digital virtual modular, see how close we can get. Anyway, next up in the patch department, Sons of Arca Sin Co-op. That's a good patch name. You win. And I'm liking it. I don't know what genre this is, but I like it. Going in for the knobs here. So dialing the decay out gets me more of a... Sounds like the percussion is like shaving pieces of wood off a log. I get the bass line back when I'm about 9 o'clock. Let's try the red knob. So it cuts out some of the repetitiveness of the total sequence. Let's just hear it with that back in again. And then, well, you've managed to be very weird, Sons of Arcasin co-op, but I guess that's what you were going for. Just to give credit, top left corner says Paul Clowie, and then Sons of Arca. I'm gonna see him. Paul Clowie is his name. Good job, Paul. You made something that surprised me and I thought was weird, but that's good. I don't know what Scottish Highlands 03 is gonna give me. If it's digital bagpipes, I apologize. And it is. Whoa. So odd. The drums are awesome though. Like you would expect snare and bass drum with bagpipes, but you wouldn't expect them doing this kind of pattern. I don't even know what genre to put it in. It's not drum and bass. This is a good example of something that may not be super musically useful. Like, I don't know when you're going to drop this patch into a set, but dude was probably just playing around with it, and like maybe in his original he had a more traditional Scottish drum style, like military drums, and he was like, nah, screw it, let's just make a wacky ass beat, and he did. Or maybe he wasn't even going for this kind of bagpipe drone, but that's where he got to. Notice he's doing a lot of wave wrapping here, overdriving. So wave wrapper and overdrive don't have to be, you know, Nirvana sounds. They can be like patch shaping sounds as well as synthesis tools, which he's using to modify a large amount of sawtooth waves that he has made for himself. Very odd. Very, very odd. No name on this one, but Scottish Highlands, you win the award for weirdest patch of the day, and that's already saying something. I've still got a little time. Let's keep on going. Window Liquor looks good. We might come back to Underground Life too. Let's try this. That high note is really like squished in a way that the other ones aren't. You hear the difference? And we got the Aphex percussion in the background or something like it. It's cool, man. It's not easy to get this. I mean, it may not sound exactly like the original, but let's go to the knobs. Let's go to the phones. Oh, here we go. You hear that? Yeah, baby. So much tweaking space right there. Listen to that. I'm gonna go to the trouble of reloading the patches. Oh, listen to that. Oh man. Let's reload it. Make a point. Prove the point. Window liquor. Okay, here's the source patch. I grabbed knob 1 and I moved it, and I heard a huge amount of tonal change to the main synth line. Let's just go up here, and I'm just going to click the arrow, so rather than twisting the knob physically, I'm going to advance through its steps. Listen to how the main melody changes, not the percussion. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. not much yet. Here we go. The distortion is now roaring in a different way. The harmonics are getting really weird. Can you hear it again? I don't know, I hear it, man. Totally. I see these LFOs which have been dialed up to crazy speeds. Maybe those are what's making what I hear as distortion, but there's just so much tonal variety there. Really neat, really cool stuff. Dial it back again now. Oh, it's so chunky. The bass is like really breaking up. Friggin' awesome. People ask me why I care so much and spend so much money on tubes, because I'm building this tube system now, and I'm just like, distortion is synthesis, like, or maybe it's not the same as traditional synthesis, but there's so much soundscaping potential in distortion. When you have it under digital control, you can make it do exactly what you want, as demonstrated by the preciseness of that knob setting and why I reloaded it. With tubes, maybe I am subject to the whims of the machine, but I'm willing to make that sacrifice. Awesome track. Running a little bit low on time. I hope I got enough disk space. I didn't have any crashes there so far. Let's try Underground Life as promised. Very different from his other stuff, if you ask this humble guy. I want to find out where that kick drum is living. Where the heck is it? Okay, he's labeled some stuff where he's got the rain and the wind, which I can definitely hear. Oh, here we go. Drum synth 1. It's got to be that. Let's mute it. Hear the difference? Yeah, that's definitely it. Synthesizer gives you so much room to breathe and explore, and with the accuracy of the Modular, you can really get there. That's neat. I like it. A little bit drony, but it does what, well, it does something different. It's Underground Life. I'm going to give this guy a try. His name is Trippy. Marco again. It's fine. Sounds like a preset from a 90s virtual analog synth, but not in a bad way. Like an access virus or something. It has a 303-ish element, but that's not the only thing it's trying to do here. Neat, okay. I wonder if I poked around in some other sections, just because I'm at the end of my time here. We were in loops. This is interesting. Emulations of instruments. They try to sound like, various stuff. try world. Here's world and FX. Hitting metal. That's an interesting target to emulate. So because we're in the loops folder, they're all self-playing, or most of them were. Here, we clearly need a keyboard, but we got that set up. Let's try. Yep, that's hitting metal. I'm not sure if that's emulating an instrument, but it's definitely hitting metal. LM Alien Banjo. Let's try. Well, I never heard an alien banjo. It's like most other plucky sounds. We'll draw your attention to this, though. Let's take a look at how he did it. Simple enough. Gate goes to gate. Okay, fine. And he has an oscillator A type, which, as we know, is hardwired to the pitch. But then look at this. He outputs to a vocoder, which is strangely cross-analyzed. That goes into the ADSR envelope. Oh, no, that's not true. The ADSR envelope goes into its input? What the heck? Oh, okay, so that's the control. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, the vocoder has to have like a carrier and a modulator or whatever. So, yeah, okay, that's beyond me. He may be doing something with car plus strong here because he's got delay units of a few microseconds. One thing I can do that's how it sounds. Let's put that on repeat. Now I'm going to hit this button, which will randomize the connections in the vocoder, those little light green lines, which at the very least should give us something weird. Let's try. Not too crazy, but some nice variation. I wish you could map that to something, but I don't think there's a way that you can. Cool. Okay, I am drawing to the end, so I'm going to find one more thing here and then wrap it up. I think we heard Memories of Peru already, but thank you. We did hear some of these before. Shamus Harpsibox. Could be charming. You don't know. Oh, I noticed still repeating. Yeah, it's a kind of shamisen sound. Kind of underwhelming when you play a single note at a time. But that's okay. So let's find something, a high note, as it were, to go out on. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know how many more times I'm going to go through all the other people's sequences and loops and play them back, because there's only so much entertainment value we can really get out of that. But it certainly was something interesting. Let's try Telfort Tutor. And put him on drone setting and go. And I don't know what the heck that's supposed to be. Very underwhelming. Okay, so I'll leave you with this annoying sound. As you go through your day, just remember that you didn't make this sound, and you can feel good about that. Thank you for tuning in to the weirdness of the Nord Micromodular. This has been my lunch break. I appreciate you tuning in. Again, leave comments if there's things you want to hear. If you have requests for a patch build, whatever, I'll do what I can to try and accommodate. But thank you so much. See you soon. Father Moo out. Annoying sound continue.